Hi, I'm Mark, and welcome to the current Outside Views report on Russia's war of aggression against Ukraine. According to the Ukrainian army, it has gained further territory near the Russian-controlled city of Bakhmut in the Donetsk region. Ukrainian forces advanced further on the southern flank around Bakhmut in the past week and liberated 3 square kilometers. That's what Deputy Defense Minister Hanna Maliar said in a statement on Monday. A total of 43 square kilometers around Bakhmut had been recaptured by the Russian troops. By the Ukrainian troops, and counterattacks by the Russian side were successfully repelled. Fighting continues near Klishchiivka, south of Andriivka and north of Kurdumivka. There's tough fighting going on as of now, and the army is advancing gradually and steadily, Maliar said. There was also hard fighting on the southern sections of the front. A total of 44 prisoners were taken in the past week. Ukraine has been repelling a Russian invasion for almost 18 months with massive Western aid. A counteroffensive launched 11 weeks ago has so far fallen short of the high expectations. Russia continues to control more than 100,000 square kilometers of Ukraine territory, including the Black Sea Peninsula of Crimea, which it annexed in 2014 already. That's about a sixth of the country's whole area. Meanwhile, the Russian army says it fended off another Ukrainian drone attack on the capital Moscow. A plane-like drone was shot down over Istra County to the west of the city, as the defense ministry said. Falling debris injured a man and a woman, as Moscow region governor Andrei Vorobyov wrote on Telegram. Window panes were shattered in some houses. According to the military, another drone also crashed west of Moscow in the Rusa district due to electronic jamming. In its defense against the Russian invasion, Ukraine has flown drones to Moscow several times in recent weeks. And according to British Secret Services, Russia is reacting to the Ukrainian offensive in the south of the country by forming a new army. The British Ministry of Defense announced on Monday that Russia was reacting to the reality of war. The aim is to be able to use more experienced units to fight on key axes. It's very likely that airborne troops have recently been transferred from the Cherson region to the heavily contested Orikhiv sector. The new 18th Army is made up of various units that are currently deployed in the Cherson region, they said. Among them is the 22nd Army Corps, which actually forms the occupation force on the annexed Crimean Peninsula. The 18th Army is likely to consist primarily of mobilized personnel and will focus on defensive security operations in southern Ukraine, as London said. At the beginning of August, the British ministry announced that Russia had recently built new combat units on a larger scale. The British Ministry of Defense has published daily information on the course of the war since the beginning of the Russian war of aggression against Ukraine. In doing so, the British government wants to both counter the Russian portrayal and keep allies in line. Moscow, of course, accuses London of a disinformation campaign, but we all know who is running a disinformation campaign here. And if you want to know more about the developments of the war, the next video is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.